When used responsibly, credit cards can earn you hotel deals, airline miles, and cashback on essentials such as groceries and gas. It's also true that they can be a ticket to high-interest debt, but that doesn't mean you should avoid them altogether if they suit your financial situation. It's possible to get a better interest rate on a loan and be approved for a larger mortgage by building good credit. Credit cards have the potential to help you build a good credit rating when used appropriately. As a resource for everyday purchases, they can also be useful. The benefits of credit cards are numerous, but there are many misconceptions about them as well. You can build credit responsibly by avoiding some of these credit card myths. With your credit cards, are you making the right moves? Despite this, there are plenty of myths about credit cards, credit scores, and what to do after you pay off your balance. Several of these myths are partially true, while others are completely false. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we break down the credit card myths and discover the truth behind. Find out all the details you need to know about credit cards, building your credit score, and navigating a sometimes complex financial landscape. 1. To build credit, you must keep a balance on your card. There are many ways to build credit, but one of them is leaving a balance on your card. You will only pay interest if you carry a balance from month to month. Paying your bills on time and in full each month is essential. Avoid carrying a balance at any cost. There are times when life happens and you have to pay your bills on the last minute. But if you can, pay before the statement date. A few days before the statement date, if you pay off your credit cards in full, it's likely that you will bring your balance to zero before it is reported to the credit bureaus, which is the best way to improve your credit neutralization. Thus, the truth is, you should pay off your credit cards in full each month if you can.
2. My balance appears to be free of debt if I pay it off in full. In order to avoid paying interest on a credit card, you should pay your balance in full every month. In practice, the cardholder doesn't incur debt, but the credit bureaus won't report it that way. Even before you receive your statement, banks report current balances as debt. When you pay your statement in full one day after it ends, the bank will still report all charges since the end of your last statement period as debt. The credit score shouldn't be affected by this amount as long as it doesn't represent an unusually large percentage of your available credit. A cardholder who is applying for a new mortgage may want to pay down their balance as soon as possible. So if I pay my balance, will I appear debt-free? The answer to that common myth is no. If your balance is reported the day after you have paid your statement in full, the bank will still report as debt all of the charges made since your last statement period ended. So long as this amount reported isn't an unusually large percentage of your available credit, your credit score should not be affected. 3. You only need to pay the minimum monthly payment. According to the latest National Financial Capability Study conducted by the FINRA Investor Education Foundation, 35% of adults paid only the minimum amount on their credit cards some months. Where is the problem? You will pay more interest if you carry a higher balance month after month. There are other things you could be doing with that money. Furthermore, if you pay only the minimum repeatedly, the interest compounds. Imagine you have a $7,800 credit card balance with a 15% interest rate. Currently, you're paying $234 per month, which was a 3% minimum payment at the beginning. According to a calculator from Credit Karma, you'd end up paying $2,353 in interest on that debt over the course of almost 3 years. At the end of the day, there is only one surefire way to avoid paying interest on purchases. Every month, pay off the balance if possible. So, a common myth is that often checking your credit score lowers it. There are multiple ways to check your credit standing, so you shouldn't assume this is gospel. When you check your credit score, something called an inquiry appears on your credit report, who distinguishes hard inquiries from soft inquiries. If you apply for a mortgage, for example, your credit will be checked. Many people view inquiries negatively, but that is only the case when they are related to a new credit application, also known as a hard inquiry. Keeping track of your credit score is easy. You can see your score in real time with your credit card or bank app, and even get suggestions for improving it from sites like Experian and Credit Karma. The process of checking your credit scores is considered a soft inquiry and does not harm your credit score. By checking your credit reports, you're actually demonstrating financial responsibility, which means monitoring your credit is a good idea. 5. A single credit card is all you need. Applying for too many credit cards simultaneously can lower your credit score. Therefore, it's wise to apply for credit judiciously. It makes sense to have more than one credit card if you are already responsible with your credit. Consider these 3 factors. It's a good idea to have a backup. In the event that your credit card is compromised due to fraud or declined, what should you do? You can have peace of mind by having another card on hand. A second card gives you an option in case your primary card isn't accepted by a merchant. It is possible to maximize rewards. Furthermore, you can take advantage of rewards plans that fit your spending patterns by carrying more than one card. Use a card that offers the best grocery rewards to buy all your food, a top-rated travel rewards card to book airline reservations, or a card that is only for reimbursable work expenses. Improved management of debt. It might be helpful to choose a credit card that helps you achieve your financial goals. There are many different types of credit cards, each with its own purpose. When you transfer higher rate balances, you may be able to save on interest and pay down debt as a new member with the new rate smart card. 6. Credit scores are negatively affected by having multiple credit cards. When you apply for a new credit card, a credit inquiry is added to your report, but this does not mean you should avoid having more than one credit card. A hard pull on your credit history is required for every application, which may lower your score. In the end, your credit score isn't affected by the number of cards under your name. If you don't want to get into debt with these credit cards, make sure you use them wisely. Keeping your applications spaced out can help reduce the impact, but you don't have to restrict yourself. 7. Your credit score will be affected if you miss a payment. Missing a credit card payment can be nerve-wracking, but it doesn't automatically result in a lower credit score. The payment due date must have been missed by at least 30 days in order to impact it. In most cases, credit card issuers don't report payments that are less than 30 days late to the credit bureaus. Your credit won't be ruined if you miss one payment by a day, but it's important to get into the habit of making your payments on time. The issuer of your credit card may charge a late fee, but if it doesn't happen frequently, you may be able to waive it. You can have a great relationship with credit cards if you know how to use them responsibly. In addition to building your credit cards can also offer rewards and perks. You should also keep in mind that building credit takes time. When you do, it could help you achieve your financial goals.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel for more financial videos, and I will see you soon.